I don't think there's an age that I can say when I first loved interior design. It's been a part of me my entire life. I was the kid who was watching HGTV and rearranging my room when I was little, so it's kind of always been in me. I'm Ashley Montgomery, and I'm an interior designer in Toronto. New builds are great because you're starting from scratch, but also have the challenges of adding in architectural details that feel like they've always been there. So On the Ravine is located in the heart of Toronto, but we really wanted to focus on bringing the nature that's around the property into the home and bringing the outdoors inside. We really wanted to make it feel like you weren't in the middle of the city. And it was a little intimidating to begin with, too. It was one of the larger projects that I've ever worked on. I would say this aesthetic is a little bit of that quiet luxury. It's comfortable, there's a little bit of pattern play, but overall is just that very calming, organic feel throughout the home. The house is designed with one living space. So we don't have a formal living room or an everyday living room. So this space really had to function as both. When you walk into the home, it's one of the first spaces that you see. So we wanted to have a little bit of formality in some of the furniture selections, but make sure that it was durable enough for everyday use and also meshed with the kitchen and open spaces in this home. Color in this rug is a little bit more of a turquoisey blue, so it has a bit of a green undertone to it, which I find works really nicely with the outdoors. And then through the transitions of seasons, it brings a little up of color when it's not so colorful outdoors. One of the biggest features of this house is the sliding doors in the back. It really draws you from the front entry all the way into the back of the home, and it helps bring that nature element into the space. We went for an oversized rug in the foyer, which really helps ground the space, and you do see it from all points in the home. You see it from upstairs, you see it from downstairs, you see it when you first walk in. So this was really important to have something that had a little hint of color and held its own with its size, but mixed in with all of the other spaces really naturally. The dining room is right off the foyer. It's one of the first spaces that you see once you enter the home. We wanted to create a feeling that's formal but comfortable at the same time, and we needed something to really ground that space. So we've got a beautiful textured rug in this space that adds just a little bit of softness with pale blues and pinks and a little bit of an ivory. And we've done that to balance the heaviness of the wood table and the dark millwork in this space. Rugs are important in all of our projects. It's not only the beauty of them and functionality of them, but for acoustical properties too. When we're working with really large spaces, rugs do a wonder for softening all of those noises and making the space feel calm and cozy. We use rugs as artwork as well. It's artwork for the floor. So you want to invest in something you're going to hold on to for a lifetime. There's so many rooms in this house that I love, but one of the rooms that I truly love is the guest bathroom. We did a clawfoot tub in here that's sprayed like an olive green. There's a little bit of Moroccan tile that's in there as well. And there's something about this space. It's not the biggest space, it's not the brightest space, but the personality and character in this space is second to none. The kitchen is really the heart of the home, and kitchens are probably one of the spaces that I love designing the most. We've kept a neutral color palettes, and then we've paired that with a dark walnut stain on the island. We've done a curved island in this space, which just lends itself to a lot of flexibility as well, which I really like. And then the real statement in this space is the lighting. So we've chosen 2 oversized pendants for the kitchen island, and these are in an unlacquered brass, so you're gonna get that natural patina in that kitchen over time. So I love to put runners in kitchens. In this space, we've done a beautiful vintage-inspired runner. A little bit of a darker color tone on this space to ground those lighter elements in the cabinetry. And it also helps with the everyday usage. So easy to clean, and just brings that little hint of color into the space. The little hits of excitement throughout projects are the best. It just pushes you so much to go to that next level. And I find when you're in a space, you can plan and plan all you want, but then when you're standing there and you look around and you get that feeling for a space, that's when you're really like, okay, I can envision this. This is gonna be amazing. And every part of the process is something special and unique. The primary bathroom is one of my favorite spaces in this home as well. It's bright and airy, but it is also simple and clean feeling. It's a really unique space, and we've also included a rooftop green roof in here as well. So there's a little bit of a garden vibe upstairs as well, which is really nice. So you literally feel like you're living in a tree fort almost. So when we were designing the primary bedroom, we really wanted this to feel like an oasis. Natural tones and textures in here again. We've carried up the white oak throughout the millwork in this space. And then we've got a really natural soft rug in here as well that's just super soft on the foot. That's one of the first things that you touch in the morning when you get up is your rug. So it's always really important to make sure that not only is it beautiful, but is also texturally really great. The den is a space that we wanted to have a lot of architectural elements in it. So the lighting selections in here were really important. We've done a concrete pendant, and then we've accented it with an aged bronze wall sconce. And the nice thing about those sconces is it really diffuses the light up and down in the space. So it's great for office work during the day and then casual meetings later in the afternoon, or if you just want a space to kind of go and disconnect. It creates a little bit more of that moody lounge vibe in the evenings. Oh, there's so many things I would tell my younger self when I started this business. And a lot of it would be do exactly what you did. A lot of it is you've got this. Like it's take those deep breaths and trust your instinct. You know when things are gonna go right. You know when things might not.